Hello guys, hope you're well. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you a video of my trip to Loop in London. So I was in London a couple of weeks ago and I made a trip to Loop while I was staying there, and I did a little video while I was going around. There's so much to see. If you've ever been before, you'll know what I'm talking about, but it's just amazing. So colourful, like so many beautiful yarns and textures and haberdashery and patterns and books. It was just so inspirational. So I'm going to take you on a little tour around the shop. I'll play some music over it, and then, or I may do a little voiceover, and then at the end I will show you what I actually bought while I was there. So I hope you got a cup of tea, sit back, relax and enjoy, and I will see you shortly. The photograph in the window was drawn by Guyguturgok. I'll share the link below. And then the window, this is a beautiful window. This was actually made by Arkell, and she's from the Scattered Chairs. You can find her on Instagram, but she makes these gorgeous figures, and I know she worked with Loop before the opening just so that she could create something really special for them. Then got all these gorgeous threads for embroidery, so many beautiful colours, different qualities of yarn and silk and wool, metallics, just stunning. So many, they've got literally every shade you can imagine in any kind of finish that you need for your project. Lots of knitting needles, the Guyguturgok, so many different sizes. I've got a few of these beautiful, I think they're called, boulettes, there we go. They've got so many lovely colours, and these were part of the anniversary collection. So they've been made especially for Loop for the 20th anniversary. There's some of the unicorn tails by Madeline Tosh, beautiful tulip needles for embroidery. There's some of the things I bought there, which I'll share at the end. And then this is where we start looking at so many different yarns by so many different dyers, all independent dyers, beautiful colours. There's just so much to choose from. It's really difficult to try and pick something that you would want. Unless you've got a project in mind, it's difficult to hone down on what you want. So lots of books as well on stitching and embroidery, fabrics and mending, more beautiful yarns. Lots of neon colours as well, and then lots of beautiful haberdashery bits. So just everything is just so interesting. Every surface is covered in just gorgeous things, and if you're a crafter and a collector of haberdashery, you will absolutely have a field day in this shop. It's so stunning. Here we've got more yarns. These are some of the Loop's own brand hand-dyed yarns, beautiful colours. More knitting accessories, crochet hooks, knitting needles. They've just got so many things. And then this was upstairs, at the top of the stairs. Apologies for the wiggly camera, but my camera is not working so well at the minute. They always have lots of kits made up, and they usually have examples of the items made up. I absolutely love this wrap. It's got a really nice sort of scalloped edge on it. It's really pretty. Lovely colours, really lovely muted colours. Very, very stylish. You just want to make everything. When you go in there, so many textures and patterns next to each other. This is more yarn. I love this little... First I thought it was a seagull, but I think it might be a chicken. I'm not sure, but it's very, very cute anyway. I'm not really into making animals, but the things that they've got there they're really cute, and it's nice to see things made up as well and be able to sort of touch and feel them. They've got quite a lot of things. There's definitely a vibe like kind of heading into autumn in terms of colours. They do carry all colours, but I think the way that things have been merchandised, it definitely had a kind of nod to autumn coming in, which I'm not ready for yet. It's still summer, but it was beautiful anyway. It's inspiring to kind of get you thinking ahead of what you're doing and, you know, what projects you might want to start working on. But the colours and the yarns, you know, you can't help but give them a little squidge. There's more of the loop yarn. And all those little neon pops in the hand-dyed indie yarns are just stunning. I didn't buy any yarn this time. I did last time I was there, but I was trying to be very good on this trip. It's very difficult though when you're surrounded by so many gorgeous things. I did buy a few things, but I'll share those at the end and you can have a little look. It's funny when you watch these sort of videos, you kind of go window shopping, don't you? And think, oh, I wish I knew what that was. I'd like to buy that. You can always pause the video and just have a little closer look at anything. Or if you want to ask a question, I can always have a look back through for you and let you know. I thought that was nice, having them in the little pigeonholes. And this is the sofa that you can sit on and have a little look through books, or they've got some more things made up there where they've got patterns or kits for them. I really like this sunburst crochet blanket. These books are beautiful. I really want to get this one. I didn't buy it this time, but I have definitely got it on my wish list. The books by this designer were all really lovely, and they've got quite a few of them. I did buy one, which is this one here, but I wanted to buy them all, but I had to be sensible. It's so difficult trying to restrain yourself. But just so inspiring. I always feel so inspired when I go to Loop. It's just such a beautiful shop, and it's just so lovely the way they display everything. Can't wait to go back really soon. So did you enjoy that? Makes me want to go back again and again. I'm just going to share with you what I got while I was there. So this is, it was the 20th anniversary of Loop this year as well. And this is a little bag that I purchased. I think it was £10. And I put the few things that I got in there in the bag. So I'm just going to show you now what I got. One thing, I wanted to buy all of these books, but this is a book called Simply Stitched with Wool, and it's Yumiko Higuchi. I'm not quite sure how you say that. I'm probably butchering the saying of that. But it's a beautiful book. All of the books are really beautiful from this author, designer, and it's just got so many. If you start from the front, it's got, I'll show you this way. It's got all of these lovely designs, and then it's got the templates at the back, so you can, and with all the instructions, so you can have a go at the patterns yourself. That was I think that was $16.99, I think. Beautiful book. But I did want to buy them all, but I just thought I'd just have one as a memento for now. I also bought this yarn, which is a Unicorn Tails yarn, and that is Madeline Tosh. Hopefully you can see that. Beautiful greens, really nice colours. I thought that'd be nice for doing embroideries and maybe some of my yarny scrap blankets that I make. And then I got these as well. Apparently these colours are new. Just trying to grab them. But I thought these would be lovely again for embroidering or embellishing projects. So it's the Rico Design Creative Make It Bloomchen. And it's got, if you can see, tiny little flowers, sequin flowers in there. It's really beautiful. So I got the blue colourway, which is, let me just show you that one. I got this peachy colourway, which is that one. Just show you the code. And then there's a really nice sort of natural, almost ecru colour. It looks quite goldy on there, but it is quite neutral. It's really pretty. And that one is that one. Really nice. And then there's also a greeny one, really nice sort of sea green, sagey green, sea green. But it's really pretty, and I thought that would be really nice to use for embroideries. So that's what I got from Loop in London. I had a really amazing time. It just makes me want to go back again and again. I do really miss living in London and having access to such beautiful shops. They're always doing workshops and things in there as well. So yeah, I'm hoping that I'll get to go back again soon. I'm planning a trip maybe in October this year. So we'll see. But I hope you've enjoyed that, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.